Alright guys, so today we got another Overwatch video, and I'm gonna be quite frank with you guys. This game is really catching me and taking me for a ride. I did not anticipate liking this game this much. I am having a ton of fun with it. I'm doing really well, for my standards at least, and I've got a ton of gameplay from the beta to show off even after the beta ends. So I hope you guys are okay with that. It's probably going to be almost an even mix of Destiny and Overwatch videos for the next couple weeks. Possibly even more Overwatch than Destiny videos. Obviously I'll have the Challenge of Elders video out Tuesday or Wednesday for Destiny, but other than that, I've got tons of Overwatch gameplay to show off, and I'm pretty excited about it. So today I wanted to talk about one character in particular, and that is Tracer. And there's been a lot of controversy around her in multiple ways. A lot of people think that she is overpowered in Overwatch right now, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people think that the game is pretty much perfectly balanced and that there's a counter to everything. And I have things to say about both sides of that argument. But just as a kind of a post-it note right at the beginning here, I am on the side that Tracer is a little bit overpowered, and I will explain why in this video. But if you guys remember, the other part of the controversy around Tracer is her butt, right? Like, there were pictures of her butt that were just like, people were like, oh, you're over-sexualizing Tracer, and, you know, there's a whole freak out about that, which was really stupid. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about her actual in-game performance and my opinions on her. So she has about 150 health. I think it's exactly 150 actually. You'll probably be seeing some gameplay of me playing her in the background. I think I got some pretty decent gameplay. I think it's like an 11-0 game, and we just like sweep these guys really hard. But I was playing Tracer. I got some cool moments in there, probably like a triple kill with my ultimate. And the main thing that she plays to her advantage, because obviously she's super low health, is her movement, her speed, and her agility. And she has an ability called Blink, which, you know, if you are a Destiny player, that brings back bad memories from year one, where people would literally just blink at people with shotguns and cross map them with shotguns. I can't really equate Tracer's Blink to Destiny Blink. You can't really equate much in Destiny to much in Overwatch at all, honestly. But Blink for Tracer does allow her to move in any direction instantaneously wherever she like. It's like Ionic Blink on the Stormcaller, right? I guess you could say it's pretty much that's pretty much what it is. She has 3 of those on a cooldown, and for me personally, the cooldown is way too short, and also the Blink should be a little bit less powerful. I think also her character is just so small and she's so fast as it is that it's so hard to hit her regardless of what other character you're using. That adds to the problem, right? Like, if you've ever tried sniping against Tracer, whether you're using Hanzo or Widowmaker, if you've ever tried sniping a Tracer, it's probably one of the most, especially on console, it's one of the most difficult things to do in the game. Especially when she's blinking around, if she's, you know, being controlled by a good player. She also has her right bumper ability, which allows her to go back in time to a point where she was, I believe it's like 5 seconds ago, and it's literally, she travels the path that she took, so it's literally 5 seconds. So if she stood in one spot for 5 seconds and pressed that button, she would literally disappear and appear right back in the same spot, because she didn't go anywhere for 5 seconds. So it's a pretty cool ability, because it's like actual, like, almost like time travel. So it's not quite like Black Ops 3 glitch, if you know what that is, you know, like where it just takes you back a certain amount of steps or, you know, a certain distance. It's actual, like, time-based, like where you were at this time, which is pretty cool, but it's still really, really weird, because it also gives you the health that you had at that time as well. So if you had full health, you run into a situation, you're getting melted, you can press that button and instantly go back to wherever you were and get full health back again, which in my opinion is a little bit broken. I feel that should be changed as well. But the main thing is her Blink ability and just how fast she can move. I really think the cooldown needs to be nerfed. And let's play devil's advocate here, because I've been told, you know, early in the beta I was having issues with Tracer, and I went to Twitter and I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm having issues with Tracer. Is anyone else having issues with Tracer? She seems really overpowered. she needs a nerf, and people came at me like, yeah, you know, try using McCree, right? So McCree has an ability where he throws out a stun at close range, and it stuns someone for like literally 1 second, if not less than that. Like it's not much of a stun, but it's usually enough to where you can, you know, close the distance with your Peacekeeper, which is your hand cannon revolver. It's a lot like the Last Word. If you press the left trigger with it, it just rapid fires 6 shots, and it does a ton of damage really fast. Kills anything that's not a tank in 1 clip, usually, if you hit all your shots. So you can stun people and then just spray them down. That's pretty much McCree's entire playstyle. So, you know, I started using McCree to try and counter Tracer. I wasn't very good with it at first. Honestly, McCree's probably one of the highest skill characters in the game, especially if you're not rapid firing his pistol. Like, single firing his pistol is actually really hard to hit people with. You know, obviously tanks are a little bit less difficult to hit because they're so big, but someone like Tracer, even Reaper or Soldier 76, it's pretty difficult to hit someone single firing with that revolver. He's a really high skill character in my opinion. And the stun, you know, that was supposed to be the direct counter to Tracer, even to Reaper. You know, some of the other, you know, closer range characters, that stun is supposed to be your counter to those guys. But what I soon realized is that higher skilled players and people who knew what they're doing on Tracer, they started just reversing out of my stuns. You know, the reverse move that I was talking about, the time travel move, you can do that while you're stunned for some reason. You can do that while you're stunned. And no other ability you can do while you're stunned, in my experience. Like, I've played a Reaper, and I've been stunned out of my ultimate. Like, I've started my ultimate, like, Reaper spins around in circles with shotguns and screams, die, die, die. So I get the first die out, and then I get stunned by McCree, and my ultimate is just stopped dead in its tracks. It's done. It's over. Right? So, like, how is Tracer able to use her reversal move while she's stunned? I don't know. But she gets out of my stuns so easily, I'm not able to spray her down. She just reverses, gets all of her health back, and then just comes back in for the kill, because I have nothing else to counter her with, you know, other than, you know, praying for my Peacekeeper shots to hit. It's really ridiculous in my opinion. Roadhog was, you know, another brought up counter to Tracer where you could just chain her. Roadhog's left bumper is a massive chain that just lashes out if you're aiming at someone and brings them right up to you, so you can shotgun them as Roadhog, and it's really annoying. I'm not going to get into that now, but let's just say Roadhog's chain is really annoying, and I have some words about that as well. But that was supposed to be a counter to Tracer as well. You could just drag her in and then shotgun her once to the face because she's so low health, and it would kill her. Well, newsflash. Any decent Tracer that sees a Roadhog knows that his first move is going to be to chain. It's going to be to chain you. So they're just going to be blinking side to side and picking at you from a distance. And then, you know, once you try and use your chain, if you miss, they're just going to move in on you and melt you. Like, it's really not that difficult. I do it all the time as Tracer whenever I play her. Although I try to avoid Tracer and, you know, other characters that I deem a little bit overpowered, just because I personally don't like using those kind of characters. But this is just my opinion once again, guys. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I don't want to make this video too long, but suffice it to say, you know, kind of an overview. She's just too fast, man. Her blink cooldowns are too long, or too slow, or what am I saying? Too fast. Excuse me. They cool down too. Excuse me. They cool down too fast. You can blink so fast. You can just do 3 in a row. You can just blink side to side. You can reverse out of stuns. You can reverse out of you know, ultimates, explosions, all that kind of stuff. She's just so, like, even though she has low health, her movement enables her to just be so much of an annoyance and a pet peeve, and just like, you can't kill her. Like, it's not, you can't kill her. Like, maybe it's just a console issue. I don't know about you guys, but there are certain things that are more difficult on console than PC, obviously, because of the aiming mechanics. But that's just my 2 cents on it. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Like I said, I have a ton more Overwatch gameplay. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And I hope you guys are getting time in the beta, because I personally find it really fun. I know a lot of you guys aren't necessarily multiplayer guys. But for me, I'm having a blast, and I'm definitely going to be getting this game in full when it comes out and playing it a lot, probably for the YouTube channel, because honestly, Destiny is going to be in a content drought until the fall, so there's not going to be really much to do videos on, except for maybe a challenge of elders every once in a while, and even that'll get stale. You know, I'll hit 320 on all my characters within a month or two, and you know, then I'll have nothing else to do. So Overwatch is definitely something I'm interested in making a regular thing on the channel. Let me guys know what you think about that, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.
Double